Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? So you're a slowpoke at lunch. You put out the water, went back in, and then you show up, huh? So I have a fresh can of cat food tonight. It's the party cuts with real chicken and beef and kibble. So this is the first time you've had the hearty cuts in many months. So you've had this flavor before, but yeah, it's been a long time. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. I suspect the real chicken and beef's the most expensive one of the lot, because beef is expensive. I know. Got a lot of meows tonight, huh? I know. Bet you'd be ready for food. So we're a little bit early. 10 minutes early? I don't know. Not recognize the food smell? Oh, you're going to come in, huh? That's a wall. Okay. Scruffy's already on the mat. Got to get the glove on. Okay. So I'm going to sit down. So the temperature cooled down a little bit today, not as much as I think was projected. So it was actually, all in all, kind of a nice day. It was actually warmer in the house than it was outside. So today I decided to go grocery shopping. I decided to go to the more distant Costco. So I seem to go there once every month and a half-ish. And the last time I went there, they actually were out of a bunch of things that I needed. And so I've been trying to substitute and make do without the stuff, but yeah, I've been really wanting to go back and hope that they have the items. And yeah, they finally, I got the items I was looking for. So like last time, one of them was the mixed vegetable, frozen mixed vegetables. This further away one has a better frozen mix pack than I've seen elsewhere. So it's contains a little more vegetables, or types of vegetables. Like this one has like lima beans, whereas a lot of the other ones I've seen don't have it. Particularly the closer Costco I go to doesn't have it. This one is a lot cheaper. So you're buying in bulk plus it's not organic. So the closer Costco to me only sells the organic one, which doesn't have the lima beans and is way more expensive because it's organic, I guess. I actually don't know if it's because it's organic or if they just feel like they can mark it up for the heck of it. And then I know the supermarkets, the ones I've seen, yeah, they're much smaller bags, and they might not be organic, but just because they're not selling in bulk like Costco, you're paying a lot more overall. So it's probably actually about on par with what you buy with the organic. And I picked up a bunch of other things. One broke, buying everything at the store. And they actually had some items on sale that enticed me to pick up even more than I probably needed, because I know I'm eventually going to use it. Just take me longer to get through it. But yeah, the thing that really caught my eye, and I was seriously debating, was they had that chest freezer I've been looking at. So they finally got more in stock. And they even had a demo model and a manual in the demo manual. So I did read about the defrosting stuff, and fortunately the manual wasn't... it didn't really say when you need to defrost it. It just said how to defrost it. And so I guess, yeah, the final lingering question for me is how frequently would I have to defrost the freezer? It's kind of annoying. But I was actually really thinking I was going to buy it. But the bigger question was if I could actually get it into my car. So its dimensions were just large enough that I wasn't sure if I could fit it. It was close, I think. If I was either able to throw it in the front seat, like a passenger, or throw it in the back seat. And I didn't bring any tape measure. So the box actually had dimensions on it, but I needed to measure the back seat and the clearance and the front seat. And I thought I had put a measuring tape in the car, and I guess I didn't, because maybe a year ago my neighbor was throwing away a bunch of stuff. And he's cleaning out his garage, and he had a big box of metal tape measures. I said, "Do I want any, or do you want them?" Like, yeah, sure, why not? I can always find a use for a tape measure, I think. So I've been putting them around the house, and just so they're always convenient when I might need one. And I thought I would put one in the car because, yeah, it'd be convenient for this purpose, measuring, like, be able to fit this in the car. So after eyeballing it, I wasn't convinced I could get it in. It was too close. And the other problem is I actually haven't gotten rid of my dead freezer yet. I've been meaning to haul it out and call the waste management company that pick it up, but it was so it broke during the pandemic, and I'm not sure if I'm going to need help to haul it out to the street. It's a big, giant upright freezer. But yeah, since everyone's been locked down, if I needed help, I would be able to get it. So now, I guess I might be able to get help. So I probably should get rid of the freezer. Although the other thing that's been in the back of my head was, is it worth hiring a repair guy to see how much it would cost to fix? So I think we're food time here. Okay, let's get your food. Okay. Flavor you haven't had in a long time, so hope you enjoy it. So there are three Hardy Cut flavors. So this is the real chicken and beef. I assume the chicken is real and the beef may not be real, because they put the real in front of the chicken, but not the beef. And then there's the real chicken and fish, which is the smelly fish. So Scruffy's finally going to get that after a long time. Though I gave him one maybe a month ago. I had saved the last can because I knew the box of replacement cat food I had didn't have the smelly fish. So I saved the flavor, just stretch it out for a special occasion. Or just break the monotony. And then there's a brand new flavor Scruffy's never had, which is I think it's turkey. So I'm thinking maybe next time I'll try the turkey. So let's see. I saw Scruffy sitting on the table this morning. I woke up late today and had trouble sleeping. I should still have a slight headache. I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping recently. Waking up a little bit later, just trying to catch up in the sleep department. And then, let's see, I think at lunchtime, I think he's still on the table, so I didn't come out at lunchtime. And then I think, yeah, after I came back from my grocery shopping trip, then I noticed, Scruffy was no longer on the table, so I brought out the water. And I looked around, didn't see him when I was bringing out the water. And so finally I went back inside. And then a few moments later, Scruffy finally emerges from around the corner and appears, and he actually walks all the way up to the door. And he looks kind of at me. And so that's why I called him a slowpoke when I greeted him at dinner here. But I'm not sure if he was playing the normal game where he waits for me to go in, or if he was just being a slowpoke. I thought it was weird though because if he was waiting for me to go in, I kind of expected him to go for the water. But the fact that he comes all the way to the door and looks at me instead of drinking the water makes me think, yeah, he was maybe just being slow. Not that I'm not sure what he expected me to do. I don't usually do anything with him at lunch. I give him the water, go back in. I don't interact with Scruffy that much. He still tends to be very hissy if I get too close to him. And then, yeah, I don't think I saw Scruffy the rest of the day. Going for a late run. It's pretty terrible. It was really slow today, really unfocused. I don't know if my headache had anything to do with it, but yeah. I was very unhappy with my run. The weather, yeah, cooled down, and the ambient temperature is actually pretty nice, so it's good temperature for a run. Though the wind actually picked up every now and then, and got kind of the wind chill factor, which actually made me a little cold sometimes. But all in all, it was a nice day. There was not as many people as I thought there would be out, but there was a couple parties going on. So there was one giant tent set up. So there was a big party going on. They had tables inside the tents, and it was like a compound tent, and they had a power generator running outside the tent. So they were generating power, I guess, for whatever they're doing inside the tent. So yeah, pretty big and organized party. And then I saw a couple other parties going on. Not as big as that one, but yeah, there was one doing a barbecue. They had a lot of pots also, so it looked like they had brought a lot of food. And I saw a smaller one. Looked like they had bought a lot of different takeout, which also looked good. So I saw a lot of Little Caesars pizza boxes. And I saw one guy, he was sitting with a giant tray of, I think it was chow mein. And he's eating it all by himself. Right out of the big tray. But I think he was part of the bigger party, so I don't know, maybe the party was wrapping up and they just trying to finish up the food. I don't know. But yeah, all looked good. There's some kibble in the corner, or Hardy Cuts. So anyway, yeah, for that freezer, after I got home, I measured with a measuring tape, and yeah, I don't think I could have fit it in, so I think I made the right call. I did test the weight of the box, and I was actually surprised. I wouldn't say it's light, but it was light enough that I think I could manage it by myself. So I thought it'd be too heavy, but I think it was light enough I could actually manage it. But unfortunately, I don't think I can get in the car, so there's actually one piece of kibble stuck to the ball. sure if I should. Let Scruffy find it. Or should I put it in the bowl for him? So unfortunately, yeah, this Costco, I don't think will deliver. I have to order it online if I want delivery. So, though I noticed a weird about the delivery, so their warehouses may have the item, but their delivery or the shipping warehouses may not. So I didn't check. Last time I checked, they didn't have any for shipping. And then I checked some other competitors. I think Lowell's advertised it, but they said they were quite out of stock. Lowell's had it for a cheaper price too, so that was a Costco sale price. I saw it on sale I think last year. I was really tempted to get it then, but I was still trying to. Leaning on the side of let's see if I can live without this freezer. But I'm getting kind of sick of living without the freezer, so I'm kind of at the point where I think I want to buy it. I'd like having an ice cube, my automatic ice cube maker back. I had to turn it off so I could fit more stuff in my remaining refrigerator freezer. I pulled out the whole thing, or the tray, so I can fit my food there. And so I manually make ice cubes every day. I figure it's taking me about 10 minutes a day to deal with it. It's kind of annoying. Because I don't have the space to store the ice cubes, so I actually put them into thermoses, which I then put in the refrigerator. Because I have more space in my refrigerator than I do in the freezer. And so I have this whole ice and water rotation thing that I do, and yeah, it's kind of an annoying ritual. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to go in. I think Scruffy's done, so I'm going to get up, and yeah, Scruffy's going to run away. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time.